Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back from the ad break. You are still watching Prime Live. Now, we are going to be having a beautiful conversation with Mahdiyyah Shaik Mungalee and Umamah Moruledi. And we will be speaking about the Kind Mind, which is an organization that is dedicated to uplifting women from all walks of life and providing support for mental health and emotional well being. Now, through her work with the Kind Mind, Mahdiyyah Ibrahim is creating a powerful movement that empowers women to dream bigger, reach higher, and build stronger, more supportive communities. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah so much for joining us on Prime Live and welcome.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you so much for having me, Umamah, here from You and Lou Events, which is a sister brand that is with Mahdiyyah Shaik Sakina for this wonderful, wonderful initiative that is the Kind Mind Convention. I'm so happy to be here.
You are most welcome. Now, I'll start with you, Mahdiyyah, in particular. Can you maybe tell us what the mission of the Kind Mind is?
Assalamu alaikum. Mahdiyyah here.
Oh, that's
So
maaf. I think because
it's
of the
okay.
niqab, so I
It's
couldn't
okay.
really, but
We
it's
look
okay,
the
alhamdulillah.
same, so it's fine.
Okay, alhamdulillah, you can go ahead.
Bismillah ar-Rahman rahim. So the mission of the Kind Mind Convention is essentially to plant hope, right? So that's our tagline behind it. And on a broader scale, what that means is that we want to give people the opportunity to connect with communities that can help to improve their mental health and well-being, that can improve their mental state in general. The reason why we chose a convention style is just like to give people access to as much resources as possible.
That that is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Now, to Umama, can you please tell us more about the specific initiatives or programs that you have created to support women and build community?
I think so. Together with Shukr Hub Sakina, we have the Creative Collective. We are three different companies that have come together and created this amazing initiative. And I think from each of us, we have a different kind of events that we do, and we've all come together on the basis of mental well-being for women, for the well-being of women. And I speak personally for you and Louis events, which is more on the youth side of things. We're more youth-based. And our kind of events that we host are more sisterhood with a touch of journalism to it. So talking about current affairs with a cutesy vibe, basically. Then we have the Creative Collective that's all about pen pals, all about finding your friends, finding your community all across the world. And the Sugar Hub Sakina, that is just a large scale of different kind of events, different kind of people, different kind of topics. And I think together we've all come together and made one event that is exactly what we all are and what we all stand for, which is the Kind Mind Convention. So whether you're looking at Human Louis events, or you're looking at the Creative Collective, or you're looking at Shukr Hoop Sakina, all you're getting is a space for connection, a space for growth, and a space for womanhood, for sisterhood. So if you're looking into what we are, that is exactly it.
Mashallah. Now, Mahdia, can you tell us exactly when was the Kind Mind actually founded, and what gap did you see amongst the Muslim community exactly that made you say, you know what, I think we need to have an organization that addresses one, two, and three? What was the motivation behind it?
Okay, so the Kind Mind Convention is very recent. It's our new baby. We've all been in the field of working with people, building communities, creating supportive spaces for quite some time over the years. And we've taken that combined knowledge and we've come together now to say, let's create this, the Kind Mind Convention, because not necessarily for the gap in the market, but because we have so many amazing resources and spaces that are available to our women and to our communities. But perhaps you may not always be aware of them, or sometimes there's a little bit of a nervousness that comes in with reaching out to people. Um, our intention behind doing this together, and partly why we all banded together, was because we want to make these resources so accessible to people. We want to show them that it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter who you are. You can be a person who loves journaling from the TCC. You could be a person who only likes online events for the most part, like with Shukarup Sakina. You could be someone who's like Umamah and a firecracker and into journalism and that kind of stuff. And there is a place for you here, no matter what field you're coming from, no matter what walk of life you're coming from. We are connected because we all have pieces of us that connect to each other. So I wouldn't say necessarily a gap. I would say more like with intention to unify people under one sort of umbrella.
Mm. That is beautiful. Now, what have you found are some of the most powerful tools, for creating a sense of connection and support amongst women who may be struggling with mental health and emotional well-being? And I think this question is directed to Umama.
I think in 2025, we have so many different kinds of platforms where we
Mm,
can find each other, where we can make these connections. But when you look deeper into the topic mental health, it becomes a little bit harder
mm,
because it's something that people kind of close off about and they don't really um, talk about, especially women, and in the Muslim community as well. We don't find ourselves talking about our mental health struggles. But not to promote ourselves again, but I would say a company that's doing a very big work in this would be the TCC, which is the Creative Collective, and they have the Pen Pal Club. And this is essentially you connecting with other women and forming a sisterhood, forming a friendship where you can talk about anything, you share gifts between each other. And I think that's a very important thing that you don't see too much of, but I'm happy that it's there because here you have a safe space, a safe haven where you can communicate what you're feeling with others and find people that maybe could be going through the same thing as you. And through that, you form a sisterhood and you form a connection where this could be, you're helping in whatever you're going through. Alongside that, we have where me, Mahdiya, the girls from the Creative Collective all come together, which is social media. We've got TikTok, we've got Instagram, and as much as we don't realize it sometimes, it's such a powerful tool to finding resources, especially on mental health. Again, because there are so many different avenues. If you just search up depression on TikTok, you will find everything. Maybe it'll be even a bit too overwhelming for you, but you'll find everything that you're looking for. You go on Instagram, you search anxiety, you'll be able to find the help that you need. You'll be able to realize that you have anxiety if you didn't know. So I think social media is the core of it all. Using social media correctly and finding your people, finding your sisterhood, your connection, and inshallah, that could be a starting point of your healing from these mental health issues that we suffer from.
Most definitely. And the kind mind is a place of safety for many women, like you have mentioned, who are seeking their people. Can we explore the that part where you say, finding people who are like from your world, or people that have been experiencing the same thing, or the term finding one's people, and how that can actually contribute to your well-being, Mahdia?
I think one of the best ways that I can explain this concept is the fact that the kind mind is a thing at all.
Mm,
Because as we've mentioned, it's not just like one person who got up and decided, okay, I'm going to do this huge event.
yeah.
It's a collection of people who all saw the benefit and the beauty of trying a venture like this. And so we all came together. And I think that at the core, that's what our intention is in the broad scheme of things,
Mm,
is giving people a place where they feel like who they are is important and the things that they do matter. Um, like Umama's mentioned, there's so many beautiful ways of finding community over socials, in person, whatever it might be. Um, we hope that through ventures like this, if nothing else, it shows you that you're not alone, that you can come out and you can find people who are excited about the exact same things that you are excited about, who are passionate about the things that you are passionate about. And I think that at the core, that's how we form our communities. We find people who see our inherent value, and then we band together, and then we create events like the Kind Mind Convention.
Mm.
I think to back on what Mahdia is saying
Mm.
is that we all crave belonging. Whether or not we accept it or not, we all want to find our people, we all want to find community. And the kind mind has become that space where women can walk in and feel these are my people. And I personally can speak for myself in the planning of this event. All three organizations have come together, and I didn't know these people so well before, but now I found that these are my people. We all have the same kind of way of thinking. We align with each other. And I think from the planning, we can really tell that inshallah, the event itself is going to be such a success because we're starting on exactly what we want as the mission within planning. And I think that you'll find that your emotional well-being shifts as well because you're not carrying everything on your own anymore. If I was doing this event on my own, if Mahdia was doing this event on her own, it would have been a lot. And not to say that it's not a lot now, it is, but us doing it together has made it so much better, has made it so much easier. And so that's why, in your question, we say finding one's people and how important it is. And I'm really hoping that the way that we have been able to find each other to create this event, the people that come to the event, that attend the convention, also find the people.
Mm. That is beautiful, mashallah. And now, just to add on to that, Umama, what does the future hold for this organization? Are there any plans or initiatives in the works or new ways that you're hoping to expand your impact?
So, like Mahdia has said, we're at our very, very baby stages of the Kind Mind Convention. And right now, our biggest focus is on the current convention. But with that, we see such a broad future for this. A crazy comparison that we like to use is we want it to be as big as Comic Con. We want it to be something out of this world for a good cause. I think that for one, just this Kind Mind convention that we're having now, inshallah, is something so unique of its kind. And we're hoping to broaden it into different sects, into a UNLU look at things, at the Creative Collective look at things, and online events as well, like Shukr Hub Sakina. So I just feel like you guys need to just watch the space and see the amazing work that will be coming in 2026, inshallah.
Inshallah, we definitely will be watching this space, but most importantly, making dua that inshallah Allah grants you success in this beautiful initiative. I think before even we interviewed you, were mentioning the fact that there can never be enough of these, women. Based what do you call this, organizations or initiatives, because we are in need of each other. And like you said, finding one's people is something that's very important for women to unite and come together, because in that there's a lot of similarities we find in each other, and that inshallah can bring unity and understanding amongst each other. But to the both of you, Mahdiyyah and Umama, I want to thank you for your time and just for letting us know and teaching us about what the Kind Mind is and what we can expect from this convention. So jazakallah so much for your time, and inshallah may Allah grant it success and make the whole organization a success, inshallah.
Ameen.
Ameen, Ameen.
Ameen.
Thank you so
Jazakallah
much for
so
having
much.
us.
You are welcome. Viewers at home, that was Mahdiyyah Shaik Mungalee and Umamah Moruledi. And they were speaking about the Kind Mind, which is an organization that is dedicated to uplifting women from all walks of life and providing support for mental health and well-being. I mean, this was very insightful, very educational, and also inspirational for our women. But on that note, we will head over to a quick break. We still have more for you, so stay tuned.